Welcome to my next project. This one's going to be a commercial sign. It's one order, but it's actually going to have two different signs. It's going to be in a financial institution, and we're going to have one sign put up in the lobby, and another one's going to be in a conference room. And I'm going to call this project Patrick's Signs. We're going to be using a 1/8 inch black acrylic for the lettering, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to take this 3M 300 LSE double-sided tape. I'm going to stick it to the back of each sheet of the acrylic before I laser engrave it. That way when I cut the letters out, the double-sided tape will be cut as well, and it'll be a perfect match. You'll never see the tape. We just peel and stick them on the wall. So I'll explain to you how we're going to do all this as we progress. So if you would, stick around and I'll show you how we're going to get started. Alright, I thought what I'd do is show y'all right quick how I'm doing the double-sided tape to the back of the acrylic. And the first thing we have to do is get this sheet off the back of the acrylic. And if you start in a corner and pull to the opposite corner, it comes off a whole lot easier. It's still a struggle because it's very well adhered to the acrylic, but if you do it in that angle like that, it comes off in one big sheet. So, and then we'll just make sure we don't have any dust on it. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this to me, give me a little angle to work with, and then I'm going to take the sheet of the 3M 300 LSE double-sided tape, and I'm just going to peel me up a little corner, a little edge all the way across, and I'll show you what we're going to do on that in just a second. So now all I want to do is that little piece right there. And I'm sorry, the air conditioner's kicking in. It's hot outside and I've got to have it on. So as you can see, I've got this. This is actually going to be something I'm going to pull with, but I've got to get these two corners lined up with these two corners right here. So you're not going to see me doing the actual corner touching, but that's what I'm doing, is getting the two corners stuck. And you got to be careful, because when you put this down, it is down. You don't get a second choice. It is down. Okay, so now this is nothing more than a little piece of acrylic. It's actually a router base plate, but it works just fine for burnishing this backing down. Those of y'all who use the Cricuts, you have your burnishing tools. You can use those as well to do these. All you want to do is just get it a little bit at a time. It allows you to get it applied nice and smooth with minimal air bubbles and fairly squared away. In other words, you're not out over here and you've wasted a whole bunch of a whole sheet of the double-sided tape and acrylic. So this way you get the most bang for your buck. So let's say I'm only pulling a bowl inch and a half of it at a time, and then sticking it down, making sure it's all good. A little time consuming, but you get a better yield, better adhesion, and you're going to end up with better letters to apply to the wall. So I'm going to finish this sheet up, and then when I come back, we will be setting up the laser and starting the actual cutting of the letters out, and that's it. Just one last squeeze around everything, make sure there's no bubbles, and there's not. So that's it. This one is ready to go, and quick and easy peasy. Okay, we're going to go ahead and run a frame. I don't know that you're going to be able to see everything in the frame when I do it, but I'm going to go ahead and run a test frame, make sure everything's going to fall where I want it to. And I'm pretty sure you're not seeing that, but it's running just inside the edge of the sheet. And then we're going up to the side, and we've got some room up at the top. So everything's going to fall within the parameters that we need it to run. So let me go ahead and close the lid, and I'm going to go ahead and turn off the diode, and we're going to let this run. Now this is about an 8.5 minute run. So I'm going to put you some music on. Here we go. All right, we've got to check and make sure that everything cut all the way through. I know this one did, and I'm pretty sure the G did. And looks like they all cut all the way through. So we're good to go. Hang on, I'll pull those out and show you what we got. Okay, as you can see, we have the G and two L's. And I've run these on my SN1812 from AP Laser, which I absolutely love. So I'm not going to bore you with the rest of the letters. When I come back, I will be actually installing these letters at my customer's business. So see you in a little bit. Be another day for me. Okay, when my laser is running, that's when I typically go ahead and edit some of my videos. And I realize this one is already getting pretty long, and it's reaching the point about the maximum length I want my videos to be. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up video number 1 right here. And when I come back in video number 2, we will be doing the install, and I think you're going to really enjoy that one. So until then, if you would, hug all your family and friends, let them know you love them, and God bless.